Insurance isn't one size fits all, and shopping for it shouldn't feel like squeezing into something that just doesn't fit. That's why drivers have enjoyed Progressive's Name Your Price tool for years. With the Name Your Price tool, you tell them what you want to pay, and they show you options that fit your budget. Enough hunting for discounts, trying to calculate rates, and tinkering with coverages. Maybe you're picking out your very first policy, or maybe you're just looking for something that works better for you and your family. Either way, they make it simple to see your options. No guesswork, no surprises. Ready to see how easy and fun shopping for car insurance can be? Visit Progressive.com and give the Name Your Price tool a try. Take the stress out of shopping and find coverage that fits your life, on your terms. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Ooh, it's a very special Hot Goss this week because Delta Work is here to be a guest co-host. Give it up!
Yes, I thought I'd bring a little class to your show.
Oh, we thank you. And we want to talk about Angela Bassett doing her thing.
A new crop of singing divas on Queen of the Universe.
And things get political with a tip spot from activist and Queen Athena Sinclair.
And these DMs are full of a variety of queries, comments, and nether region-focused media.
That's right. So are you ready for a little Hot Goss?
Dive in. The water's tepid.
M.
Oh.
M. Mom!
Okay.
Now, what name should I write on your cup? Deltalina? Dan?
Imitable.
Imitable.
Yes. Goes first, and then whatever you choose.
Do you take stevia? Do you take Splenda?
I have a hard time when I go to Starbucks because I like to have a black iced tea, a Trenta black iced tea.
Okay.
And they don't do like equal or sweet and low anymore. So you can have Splenda or stevia or maybe sugar in the raw. So I just keep many years ago I became an old lady. And so I just keep sweet and low in a Ziploc bag in my crossbody bag and in the console. There you go.
That's the moment.
I'm responsible for my own cancer.
Exactly. Well, we want to welcome you back for another steaming, piping, scalding, ice cold serving of Hot Goss. This, of course, is our weekly Trenta-sized chat show where we talk about events in our lives, gossip and politics, and take a deep dive into the DMs. So let's go ahead and get into some, will you say it with me? Hot Goss.
Scuttlebutt.
Hot girls are standing by. Call now.
Oh, wow.
1-900-HOT Goss.
What was the difference between 1-900 and 976? Because there was a time when they both existed.
They ran out of 900s.
I guess so.
All the 900s hot sex with 2 X's were all gone.
I like when people speak this way. Sex. That's so sexy.
I want to talk sex. Now, as you may have noticed, we have done some shuffling around of the corporate structure here at Mom. You know, the girls are out on assignment, on reassignment, doing their thing around the world. And filling in for Willam today, we have the inimitable Delta Work.
I like that. Thank you. That's one of those words that, like, I never really know how to, like, fully print. I feel like I'm pronouncing too many vowels or you know what I mean? Inimitable.
Yeah.
Imitable.
Formidable.
Formaldehyde. Which could be.
I'm so grateful that you were able to fill in and chat some goss today.
Inimitable.
Inimitable.
Wait, I like that voice.
Inimitable.
So accurate.
It sounds young.
It sounds young.
Mm-hmm.
Youth.
We'll keep it. We'll keep it.
We're really going for we need to get the TikTok. We need to get the Gen Zs. So
Finger on the pulse of the way
young,
that the kids are speaking.
young. Yes. Now, did Angela Bassett do the thing?
I'm confused. I feel so bad. Well, first of all, I'm also like, I know it's like award season or whatever, but I don't fully understand what a BAFTA is. I should know this.
It was a movie starring Halle Berry.
Oh,
from the 90s.
What about the hair salon?
Yeah.
Okay. This girl, like everyone was like talking about. I get to everything late. Like I didn't know like Flowers was a thing until like all of a sudden everyone was like Flowers is the main song. It's been the main song for like 500 years, and I'm like, I didn't know Miley released a song called Flowers, and I love Miley. Like,
and
people
you
like
Flowers.
Don't you look at TikTok? So when this girl came out and I saw this clip, I thought this was like an old Mad TV sketch.
I thought it was old too.
It's for real. Like this was like a real, like somebody put a
Recent.
lot of work into this and really put their heart into it. And I don't think it resonated the way that they thought it was going. I just don't think it like it landed the way like. Explain. What do you think?
There's a lot of places for blame to go on this. And of course, we're talking about Ariana DeBose. She hosted the BAFTAs and she did this big opening number, this splashy opening number with a rap that name checks.
I love splashy.
She name checks every one of the like major nominees, the women nominees, and it was meant to be like uplifting. She sings the house down. She does like dance moves. And it's a very, it was the big opening number. And it has gone viral because in the middle of it, she's doing this sort of, it's almost like Madonna in Vogue when she's like doing the rap of all the ladies' names, Betty Davis, We Love You, that sort of thing. But she's like kind of running out of breath. And the audience, it seems as though they're perplexed as to why is something happening on the stage.
They seem uncomfortable.
I'm annoyed by the audience.
Okay.
Because they're giving her nothing. And that's part of why this went viral is she's doing like so much. She's got so much to say. She's doing dance moves. And the audience is like.
But do you think maybe they were uncomfortable or you think they should have just been on board? Like,
she's giving it her all. She's giving it her all, and they are giving her nothing. So maybe the sound system was bad. Also, the mix of her microphone, it was very Lucy LaDuca. They were trying to give her a dry mic. They could have helped her out on the track a little bit. There's a lot of blame to go around. But also, this has solidified her as a viral gay icon. And I hope that she's taking it as... And I hope that by the time this episode comes out, she's laughing about it and doing interviews about it and quoting it and stuff.
She sounded busted as fuck. I know who wrote these words. Like, I don't even know. Like, Alaska drinks orange juice. Willam knows. Delta can't see her fucking toes. Like, I don't know. Like, what is the
good?
It was pretty good, right? Like, I'm sitting with Manila.
Yeah.
No, like, I would have wanted some of that. Like, that to me is like there's got to be more than who wrote this. Who wrote it?
A former guest of Very Delta, Evan Ross Katz, wrote a very beautiful sort of analysis of this moment, praising Ariana DeBose for sort of taking the internet culture by storm for an entire day. Everyone's been talking about this. Whether it's good or bad, she sort of has a hold on all of us for like a week, which is to have a global moment like that is like really something.
But is it like, why do you want people to just talk about you good or bad? Don't you want them to like what you do, not just like, we looked at you and then what happened?
Well,
we looked at you. And then what happened? We looked at you. Okay, so that's your goal in life is for people to just look at you but not see you?
To me, it's name recognition. This is such a blessing because if you would have asked me point blank, who is the Oscar-winning actress who...
Right, that's true.
And she won the Oscar for West Side Story, am I correct?
Correct.
Uh-huh.
If you would have asked me her name, point blank, I would have been like, I'm sorry, I don't know. And that just
Fair.
happened. She won an Oscar and she was incredible in that film. Now, I know her name. I know her haircut. I know that she likes to wear fuchsia pink.
Fair enough.
And I know that Angela Bassett did the thing.
But what was the thing?
The superhero.
My God. We live on the web.
We live.
The World Wide Web.
We live on the email.
I was surfing the web the other day. I have to be honest.
we live in GeoCities, and it's all about that. Yeah, we live on GoDaddy.
Search. Ask Jeeves.
Oh no, I forgot about that. And then I just saw a follow up of this, like Ariana DeBose, and it was like a TikTok video where it was like her sort of warming up, and her makeup artist was touching her up and getting her ready, and it said like Ariana getting ready for something, and I honestly, because I'm not familiar with a lot of actresses,
I thought it was Ariana Grande.
I thought they were making a meme making fun of Ariana Grande. So I was like, again, here I am missing it. Like, and then you're like, no, her name is Ariana. Like, you're just dumb.
There is room for more than one Ariana in this world.
Right.
The thing that, I want us to all be cautious of is to remember that she is a person. She does have feelings. And I know that we're drag queens. We've been on Drag Race. And we know that we have to take the thing that when they make us look like a clown, we have to take those things and own them, absorb them, and then draw our own power from them. We know that. She may not know that. She hasn't been through the world of Wonder Machine. Mm-hmm. She deactivated her Twitter after this happened, so she probably felt like kind of like shit, or like I don't know what I'm gonna do. Is my career over? Am I a joke? She's an Oscar.
Yeah.
She's an Oscar winner. So I want her to know if she's listening. I hope she is listening. I assume she is listening. Why wouldn't she? If she's listening, I want her to know that, honey, I'm not even going to say honey because that's belittling. Ariana, you're incredible. You're fierce. You're awesome. We all love you. And, I say do it again. Do it at the Oscars.
There's a lot of people to blame, but you're not one of them. is the takeaway here.
I read somewhere that her team insisted upon this. That it wasn't planned, and her team was like, no, we're doing the rap.
Well, we've seen a lot of people at recent awards shows, like we can talk red carpet alone, that teams that have said you should be wearing this. This is the statement you need to be making. And I'm like, I feel like there's something better for a lot of people, especially during awards season. Sam Smith. Sam Smith deserves, I think, better wardrobe sometimes. I know that they're very celebrated artists have created these looks, but I just feel like, and Drag Race is part of that vehicle where it's like gotten to the point where it doesn't really. The outfit needs to wear you. Like, you need to be wearing a piece of art walking around, or else you're not going to be recognized. You cannot just wear something beautiful and like compliments you and really showcases you. You need to be showcasing someone else's work.
Right.
Or else you're not doing the thing. So once upon a time,
the thing.
My philosophy is always that, your outfit is a framework for you. And you're going to showcase. But in many ways, like when we see, recently on the red carpet, it's really that you're modeling someone else's work, which is beautiful work, points of view. But I thought you were there celebrating yourself. Like, I'm confused. It's not a runway challenge.
Unconventional materials challenge.
Right.
We do live in this age where it's so fractured and so splintered, and everyone is fighting for 1 second of attention, or slowing down when you're scrolling through the feed. So it has to be something that, and often it is the most sort of grandiose, sort of shocking thing that makes us do that.
You know, you said we're all human, but I heard this theory that we're not all human, that like there's only like 30,000 humans and the rest are all different breeds of aliens. And we are here. Like this is it. So maybe we're not all human.
Are we human or are we dancer though?
Oh, definitely dancer. Actually, I'm high quality romancer before I dance. Yeah.
Every now and then we do this segment called Rainbow Spotlight where we feature a song by the LGBTQIA plus community. And this week, we want to feature a song called Wet by Enema Stone.
Okay.
So let's take a listen and we'll be right back after this short break. Okay.
So, somebody call the weather girls, cause things just about to get so much wetter. Daddy's makes me wet, Dior makes me wet, drinking makes me wet, velour makes me wet, money makes me wet, success makes me wet, fame makes me wet, glamour makes me wet. Things that make my pussy 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 wet. I'm not faking. You two can go together. I think there's room for everybody. Let's just say that.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and succeed online. Whether you're just starting out or scaling your business, everybody needs a website. Otherwise, you're just out there making your business happen with what? Word of mouth? No, ma'am. If you've got a passion project that you're starting, if you want to start making drag watches that are purely ornamental, made for the sole purpose of a queen touching her wrist during lip sync when the song lyrics say, "Time." That idea is brilliant and needs a website. This is why you need Squarespace, because Squarespace gives you everything you need to claim your domain. Showcase your offerings with a professional website, then you can grow your brand and get paid all in one place. Plus, they have integrated SEO tools, which means search engine optimization, I think, so you can show up more often on search engines. And their Blueprint AI design tool, which can get a fully custom website built in just a few steps if you want to do the whole AI thing. Plus, you can connect your socials, set up easy ways for your customers to buy your products, and even schedule appointments with you. It's all right there on Squarespace. I've scaled a number of businesses in my time, and they have all needed websites because websites just legitimize you, you know? And Squarespace is a great spot for a creative person like me who needs to make a website and has great ideas but doesn't necessarily know the HTML, QRL, TMV of it all, you know? Because I'm not an IT whiz at all. But Squarespace makes it easy for me to select what I want and then put out a wonderful website. And it could be the same for you. You need to check out squarespace.com/drag for a free trial. And then when you're ready to launch, just use the offer code DRAG to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain, which is kind of the same thing. Squarespace.com/drag.
Chime is changing the way people bank. They offer the most rewarding, fee-free banking, and it's built just for you.
I don't want to interrupt here, but I want to chime in. They're not like traditional old banks that charge you overdraft and monthly fees. Plus, they have thousands of fee-free ATMs. There's nothing more frustrating than added fees when you're just trying to access your own money.
Exactly. So with Chime, you are not just switching banks, you are upgrading to America's #1 choice for banking with a Chime checking account.
And how about some of these benefits? All benefits here, honey. Get 5% cash back on a Chime card in a category of your choice like gas or groceries. And you get savings that grow faster with 3.75 APY. That's 9 times higher than the national average.
And don't forget, they also have Spot Me, which lets you overdraft up to $200 fee-free.
We all need to be proactive in our own finances and understand what our money's doing, and banking can be confusing. There's so many hidden fees and policies that are different at each bank, so you have to look out for you, and with Chime you can do that.
Yes, God, and don't just settle. Find what works for you and get the perks and benefits that are beneficial to your life. Check out Chime.
Honey, I did. I'm a Chime user, and Chime is not just smarter banking, it's the most rewarding way to bank. Join the millions who are already banking fee-free today.
Head to chime.com/drag. That is chime.com/drag. It only takes a few minutes to sign up.
Chime is a fintech, not a bank. Banking services provided for MyPay and Chime Card provided by Chime Bank Partners. Optional products and services may have fees or charges. Stated annual percentage yield and cashback for Chime Prime only. No minimum balance required.
Checking account ranking based on a J.D. Power survey published October 20th, 2025. For more information on APY rates, MyPay, SpotMe, and travel perks, go to chime.com/disclosures. We are back. What do you think? Queen of the Universe? What do you think?
I've never watched it.
Okay.
Aside from clips. And I feel like I've robbed myself because it looks like so much fun. And I am if I was, as someone who hasn't watched it, this artwork alone is super, super exciting. Mm-hmm. Everybody looks beautiful, delicious.
Sure.
You know, this is actually, I guess the full photo, but I saw another one, maybe like another shot. And what really like blew my mind was Michelle was sort of posed with her foot up, and she had this sort of pump that it was gold, and she's wearing gold pants, and you could just see like the arch of her foot. And it looks so pretty. Like there's always these moments that like if it could be an earring or it could be the way someone's hair sort of waves over, but it was this foot. And you know, Michelle always has gorgeous shoes.
Always.
And that's so exciting to me. This whole thing, Vanessa Williams, get out of here. Trixie, of course, looking next level. Everybody looks beautiful. Do you watch this show?
I did. I watched season 1, and I'm very excited for season 2 because I know a few of the girls competing. Militia Skunt, she won Drag Queen of the Year pageant last year, which is so major that she's going to be competing on this. Giselle Barbie Royale, Miss Continental Legacy Icon. And a lot of people, I feel like, don't know that she can sing because they just know her as like this stunning perfection, you know, gorgeous goddess, but she's a brilliant singer as well. Chloe as well from, I think she's from Brazil. Yeah, she's from Brazil. Wait. Chloe, yeah. Chloe's from Brazil. Chloe from Brazil. Giselle Barbie Royale, you did the thing.
Viola.
Militia Skunt, my woman king. Viola, United Kingdom. George Santos from Long Island. You are all of us. George Santos, you are none of us. Okay.
What is this?
Wait, there's a new teaser for Little Mermaid?
Uh-huh.
Can you show us?
Sure.
Because that screen cap is a black box.
Fully thought that Little Mermaid came out a year ago. Like I fully thought, that's what I thought. Because everyone was like not everyone was making a ruckus about it. Gross people were making a ruckus about the casting. And I just, you know, I was like, you know, this is obviously a mess that you're doing this. Why not? Why can't we have this, you know, why can't we have this movie this way? I don't understand, like, why it's a question.
Right.
I understand why those people continue to bang their heads against the wall. But Yeah, I thought the movie came out, and then I was like, "Wait, what is this like thing?" Because like, didn't Queen Latifah just do a thing, and then somebody else did a thing, and then there's another thing, and then, oh my gosh,
I
really,
haven't
it's
seen
just
this.
a reason for a lot of drag queens to do like another version of Ursula.
Absolutely.
Out of the sea,
Pretty.
wish I could be.
I have not seen this.
Part of that world.
Girl, go off.
Yeah, that looks
Fishes.
pretty. Oh, well,
Where
who's
is the-
Ursula?
Where is the Urs? I heard her, but I did not see her.
They only gave you the eyebrows.
So she's doing drag for us.
Right. I think that the controversy is always going to be Ursula because
Yeah.
you know, whenever they were gonna do like there was this like thing running around where it was we're gonna have a live version and they're gonna cast a drag queen, and then people start like throwing their names out on Instagram or Facebook like, well, what you need to have is you need to have Ginger Minge, and then other people are like, no, it's Alexis Michelle, no,
Nina
it's
West.
Latrice Royale,
Nina
no,
West.
it's Nina West. Go West, be kind. You know, it's like there's
Go West.
yeah. I don't know. There's always that thing where people, pigeonhole. So, it's going to be
Yeah.
if it's going to be Ursula, it's got to be, this particular kind of queen. Or if it's going to be a fashion character, there's only this handful that can really do it.
Yeah.
Which, okay.
Oh, yeah. I buy Melissa McCarthy in this role. I certainly do. Because
I'm
think
into it.
I think she's walked the walk of being in the milieu of drag and queer culture. And she's been in there. She's had, she's had beer bottles thrown at her for dressing in drag. I believe that's part of her history. So I buy this. I'm here for this. I can't wait to see the full face because the eyebrows and the eye makeup looks pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm into any interpretation of this in any way. I love it. I have time for it.
Have you ever done an Ursula? Haven't
Yes,
we all done it?
It's one of my favorite things. I think I feel like it's everybody that does drag. Like it should be
It's like
one of their favorite
so
things.
important.
Yeah. I mean, I've had like a million different costumes, and I feel like everyone's costume is like just an interpretation of a lot of costumes. So like, no one's going to really have like the actual whatever because the actual whatever is an animation. So
Right.
everything after that is an interpretation. And so everyone has their own, unless you're going out for Halloween and you're like, there's a couple that I've seen where I'm like, wow, that really does look like the cartoon, but it's, 4 or 5 people putting someone together. But, for the most part, this is going to be like your third number at brunch or it's, so you're not going to be able to say like, I dedicated so much time to body paint and,
Right.
you have to be a little loose about it. But I think that's fine. I think it's cool.
Sure.
Yeah. I could see you as Ursula.
I would love to do her.
Definitely. Actually, I want to hear it live from you because I think you could really put like that inflection into it.
You've got your looks. Your
Yes.
pretty face.
It's great.
Now, angelfish.
I do say that a lot, angelfish. Just from that, I do refer to people as that.
Okay. Jinx on Broadway. Season 15 girls. They got together and they said, we're going to get in full drag and we're going to go see Jinx on Broadway.
Because it's Broadway and because it's Jinx, it's really fierce. But, I used to think for a time, like, it was kind of like a little bit much when like a queen would like get in drag and go to someone's show and sit in the front like, "Ah, look at me. Here I am. What? Oh, I do drag. No, I'm not here. I'm not doing the show. No, I'm just here supporting. What's that? Yes, I am wearing it. No, don't. Shh. I don't want to cause a scene or anything. I'm just sitting in the front row. No. I'm just trying to give $1. I used to think that. I still do think that sometimes. But in this case, this is like uncharted territory. Like, this has to happen. You know what I mean? To go support in that way, I think is really, really fierce. The idea of Jinx doing this. I mean, this is like perfect for Jinx, I think.
Yeah. No, it's
Perfect
perfect
for all of
casting.
us.
And yes, and slamming down a lot of doors for sure. And luckily, so Lux Noir, Jax, Amethyst, Robin Fierce, and Marsha all went to see Jinx. And they went in drag because it was like a press moment. It was like a publicity moment, of course. And they were all very kind. They didn't wear too tall of hair.
Okay.
It's the theater.
What would you have worn?
I would have worn a nice pair of pants and shoes and not drag.
Not drag, huh?
If
Not
I wanted
drag.
to be really fancy, I would wear a shirt with a collar. If I really wanted to put on the Ritz.
What if they told you there was a $50 honorarium and a nice meal? A nice meal.
No. I don't know. You
That's
know,
not enough?
I don't know. I don't want to sit through a show in drag. I mean, I don't want to, you know.
Oh, so you don't support Jinx is basically kind of the thing.
Yes, no,
You're
I
jealous.
don't. I am now 38. I'm about to be 38. And so drag repels me. It wants to escape me as soon as it appears. The moment that I'm in drag becomes a ticking clock as to when I can get out of it, pretty much. But why don't we take a break?
Okay.
And we'll be right back. And I'll get out of drag.
Oh, and you have a show happening in New York, right, Alaska?
Oh my gosh, I do. Now, are you aware of this sort of the craze of like the pop punk sound of the early 2000s?
Yes.
You're sort of Avril Lavigne, Ashley Simpson, Kelly Osbourne.
I was the premier Kelly Osbourne impersonator in the early 2000s. I will send you pictures of that. And they actually landed me in, I can't remember what magazine, but yes, I was my thing. It's my favorite thing.
Well, we're doing a show in New York at $3 Bill on March 4th. And I just wanted to mention it because it's my unofficial birthday show because my birthday's March 6th. So we're dedicating the show all to this like very specific pop punk era. And so I can't wait to have just like emo hair and like, popped polo collars and like jeans and like Converse.
I'm going to text you a bunch of pictures of my Kelly Osbourne lauded illusion.
Please, the illusion.
Yeah, the illusion.
The illusion. So there's a link in my bio if you're going to be in New York around that time. Check it out. It's going to be really, really fun at $3 Bill.
Yeah. Nyaz. Nyazz. Nya. Oh, there's more A's in it, though.
Oh, we've got a girl from out of town, Delta. Oh my gosh.
Yes,
Girl, she made us put carpet down in the dressing room. It was in a rider.
They got me, gal.
They got me, gal. Some of the girls when they coming from out of town.
Red M&Ms only.
Yes, red M&Ms only. Roses in the dressing room. This is a tip spot as usual, but this is a special tip spot. It's a political tip spot, and we want to make welcome a woman on a mission. She's doing the activism work out there on behalf of the drag community. Please welcome Athena Sinclair.
Hello, everybody. How are y'all doing today?
Hi, thanks for joining us.
Thank y'all for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
There's a drag queen on Drag Race Belgique named Athena, but they say Athena because
I like that
because it's very like French. Do you have the most delicious accent that I just heard when you were speaking?
Do I? I don't know. People say I have an accent, but I mean, I guess I am from the South. I guess I do.
It's my
I don't hear
favorite
it.
thing is Southern accents. It's my favorite. I think it's so genteel and pretty.
I don't hear it, so I have no idea.
I feel like I'm in an episode of Designing Women.
It's
I hope
really
I
pretty.
sound like that.
Well, you're here with Delta, so yes, you are.
Exactly. We've got the whole cast. I'll be Dixie Carter.
I love it.
Or any pods. I'll be fine with any pods. Okay. We all know that drag is becoming, very politicized right now, and I generally feel like, why are we in it? Like, Nene Leakes, like, why is drag it? Why are we in it now? So you testified in drag against a bill that's happening in Arkansas, right? Do you want to? Why don't you tell us about that?
Yeah, so I do live here in Arkansas, where they propose all kinds of terrible bills against the LGBT plus community. This is the first time that we really got a lot of attention for a bill that they put up, and it was Senate Bill SB 43. And the bill basically, it was just a terrible bill. It made drag a perverted, like, stripper, or a sexual escort, as well as trans people. And that was why it was a pretty big deal for a lot of us. Us drag queens, we can take drag off, but our trans individuals, they can't change who they are.
Exactly.
So I did go into our first committee and speak in full drag, and it was a crazy experience because I'm a lobbyist, so I already work with all of these politicians all the time. And going in full drag, however, into the Capitol was a little bit stressful. And just knowing that these people were in here just to attack me was kind of crazy. However, we did beat the bill, and that is fantastic. We were one of the first states to actually propose the bill. So we beat the bill, they gutted the bill, and now we're working with other states to try to help them beat their bills as well.
That's great news.
Wow.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you for doing it.
Thank
Thanks for
you.
showing up and getting in there and speaking on behalf of our community. Because we've all seen this map with it's the United States, and we've got the green sections, and we've got the dark green sections, and we've got the light green sections. And this is showing where all of these anti-drag laws are coming through. They're being proposed. They're being debated. Why? Why now? What the fuck?
I think that it's a pendulum, honestly. At one point, we're always, all gay rights and LGBT plus community, all the rights and everything. And then we come on back down and it's attacking us again. So I think we're just going back down the pendulum of attacking. And like I said, this is not the only bill that's being proposed right now. Arkansas has a total of 9 bills this session that just started in January that is attacking the LGBT plus community. So it's just bullshit, honestly. It's just craziness, and it's just a bunch of people who don't know where else to turn to and how to get votes, so they go to attacking us.
What does that feel like when you go to court, in drag? I mean, what is there people like physically giving you daggers? Were there people laughing? Were there people in support?
I honestly, like I said, I go into that building all the time. So it was my very first time in drag going inside the building. And it was terrifying because I walked in and I didn't really know where I was going because they don't tell you where you're going ahead of time. They will put a bill up and then they'll give you 8 hours to say, hey, come up here and speak if you want to. So didn't know where I was going. And I normally have like a security guard with me or like a friend or somebody with me. And this time I did not, the one time that I was in drag. So it was terrifying. And I walked in and there was some type of protest going on for something else. And I walked in, it was just a sea of old white people. And I quite literally was about to shit myself. I did not know what was going on. And this one lady came up to me. Her name was Allie. And she said, hey, honey, I'm assuming you're here for the drag bill. Let me walk with you. So
Wow.
she was a very great ally that walked in with me and, was kind of my shield, which was kind of cool because I normally don't need one. And she was there for me. And it really helped me calm down to be able to go in there and speak eloquently to these people and be like, this bill is terrible. And another thing that was really interesting was they didn't ask me a single question. I was the only drag queen in the building. And they didn't ask me a single question. And the girl after me, which was this alley girl, they asked her all the questions that they were going to ask me. And she was saying, well, you guys probably should have asked the expert in the room, the drag queen.
Right.
Because they're terrified. And because I think they also know that this is all such a smokescreen and there's absolutely nothing to it. So it's very powerful that for you to go into a space like that and be like, this is drag. This is the thing that you're all up in arms about, that you're trying to fire up your base about. This is it. This is not dangerous. This is not that scary. It's actually kind of cool and kind of like joyous.
Right.
And there's a human being behind it. So it's really exposing a lot of their bullshit. So that's really cool. Thank you
It was
for doing
also
that.
cool because they don't really know what drag is, so they just
Right.
kept saying that, it's just an abomination. It's just an abomination in the Bible and stuff like that. Yes, welcome to the South. They actually said this.
Right.
And they kept saying, oh, it's just a guy dressed up like a woman and things like that. And I was able to go up and like, actually, that's not what drag is all about. Anybody can do drag and everybody can do drag.
Yeah.
And, Maddie Morphosis is actually from here in Arkansas and is a very, very, very good friend of mine. And I brought her up and said, these bills are going to lead to censorship of like major network TV shows. And there's drag queens that are heterosexual that do drag. And there's people who do drag in their assigned gender birth. Assigned birth, gender, whatever. You know what I meant. And it's just kind of exposing them that they don't know what they're talking about. They're just trying to spread hate.
Yeah, exactly.
I think they are. Yeah, they are trying to spread hate, and like you said, it is a smokescreen, and it's so the transparency of the fact that it's literally just because they have no identity outside of what they've been assigned and what they've been told forever. There's nothing. They have no identity. They don't know how to live outside of that. So any challenge to that, or any perceived challenge, becomes this. They have to like demonize it in a way, and it's like all you know is that, like, all you know is what you've been told, and you're so afraid. Like, what is there to be afraid of? Nothing. Nothing. How about don't do drag then? How about don't buy a ticket to the show? That's fine too.
Yeah,
that's fine too.
Don't bring your kids to the show. If you don't want to see drag. And that was the main thing of the bill, is they said that they were trying to protect children. And I actually spoke again in committee when it was in House committee, but I wasn't in drag that time. And they actually did ask me a question that time and ask, why take a child to a drag show? And I was like, this particular bill, y'all keep saying that you're trying to protect children. You're trying to protect children, and everybody wants to protect children. However, what you're doing is not actually protecting children. You're ostracizing those kids who are already different, who are already special, and who already don't see themselves in their local communities. So that's why people normally take their kid to a drag show. And I don't know anybody who's just like, I'm just going to take my kid to a drag show just because I want to go. Mostly they do it because their kid is different and their kid is special, and their kid needs to see their own representation and see that they're important, and that's why they take them to a drag show. So those are the kids you're going to be attacking and bringing them down.
Totally. Who is the hair witch? Tell us about the hair witch.
So I am the hair witch. I do custom wigs for, many of Aru girls, people all around the world.
Amazing.
I've done hair for Jenny McCarthy, the Masked Singer, and all kinds of different stuff. So
really?
Yeah.
She has great hair on Masked Singer.
If you saw, gorgeous. She did 2 seasons. She had this massive wig on. It was huge. I actually did those wigs for her.
Oh my gosh.
They're so beautiful. Like the some of them kind of remind me of like this like a fantasy idea of like a fantasy idea of like not just a pinup, but like a pinup mermaid or like a pinup from outer space. Do you know what I'm saying? They're so
thank you.
specific and so sculpted. My God.
Thank you. I definitely make some of the biggest hair in the business. Like that is what I'm known for, is making humongous hair. Just as big as you can possibly get it.
I'm gonna be sliding into your DMs. I have a feeling.
Awesome.
So thank you. And I just followed you on Instagram. Underscore hair witch is your hair Instagram. Where else can people find you on social media?
So I just recently created another Instagram just for Athena. And it
Amazing.
is Athena underscore Sinclair 1. Let me make sure. I just created because all these reporters kept coming to me, and I was like, my business page is my business page.
Exactly.
But yes, it's Athena underscore Sinclair 1.
Okay. Amazing.
Thank you. I just typed into Instagram as a search, just HAI, and immediately yours was the first thing that came up.
They're listening.
They're listening. Athena, before we wrap up, what can people who feel like I'm not a lobbyist, I don't have access to go speak on behalf of a bill, I don't know what to do, what can people do to support the folks who are sort of, you're already in the trenches, you know how that system works, what can those of us who are like watching things unfold on the internet and just go, it's a hellscape, and throw our phones across the room, what can we do to support this? Because I know our entire listening audience is really passionate about this, but some of us feel kind of lost.
I absolutely love that question, because that's what I try to encourage people to do. It takes a village to get anything done in politics. It really, truly does. And it can be 100% super scary. The process doesn't make any sense. They try to purposely make your voice not heard. Like that is the whole point of our American politics.
Right.
So the things that you can do is know your representatives and call and email them. I know that it might feel like it's like not going to do anything, but that's actually how we beat our bill here in Arkansas, is because all of the representatives kept getting so many voicemails, so many emails that they had to listen to their constituents. And they had to be like, okay, this bill is actually unconstitutional. So how do we change this? So call your representatives. Get with your local organizations. It was a completely grassroots organization group of people that got this bill gutted. And actually here in about 15 minutes, I'll be headed to a rally downtown that we have 30 organizations that are going to be fighting all of these bills. We all got together to fight these bills. So just get with those organizations and see what you can do, if you can donate money, if you can donate time, if you can, any kind of resources you can possibly have to those organizations. And of course, the most important one is vote. Like 100% votes. I know that we stress so much about like federal elections, but your local elections matter way more. Your local elections affect your actual communities. So vote, get out there, know your representatives, volunteer for campaigns. I've ran Senate campaigns and governor campaigns. Volunteer for those things, because those are how you get change done in your community. And the last thing I will say is run for office. If you think that you can, run for office. People get so confused to think that these representatives are like crazy, intelligent, highly educated, Harvard graduates. No, they're not. They are everyday people like you and I. Some of them work at pizza restaurants. Some of them are teachers, just everyday people. So go out there. If you want to speak, figure out where you can speak and make your voice heard.
Thank you. Thank you for doing the work and being a representative for our community. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
And we all do. And thank you for joining us today for our tip spot. Okay, keep doing the damn thing. And are you getting in drag for the rally today? Because
I am not. I'm just going as support. So hopefully I don't have to get in drag for anything.
Thank you so much, Athena.
No problem.
Bye, Athena.
Bye.
Now, Delta.
Yes.
Book the girls.
Book the girls.
Pay the girls.
Girl, you know what? If everybody is on some level goes through that. Vanity and Wigs by Vanity was just talking about that. And it's like, girl, what the nerve? Come on.
Girl.
Stop being ridiculous. You know what it is? The fact is that they have no liaison. They have no liaison that goes from the queer community or queer representation that they want for their company into the actual queer community that they service or that they affect or are their consumers. I mean, come on. Put a little effort.
I heard you're a contractor. Would you do my living room for free?
I mean, yeah.
It would be good exposure for you.
It would be good exposure. I mean, that's really it's been floating around in my on my Instagram. I never really use this feature, but on Instagram, if you look below, it's like highlighted items or something like that. I think it's called, and you can like save a story and people can look at it over and over. And I have one that's been sitting there for like 3 years, and it just says like, want to see something funny? And like you click through it and it's a series of emails between me and the PR at Disney. When they were like, we want you to come dress as Maleficent. We need to approve the costume. We need to know that it's including feathers. And
they want to be all up in it. They want to not pay you, and they want to be all up in it.
But the conversation was like, I kept coming back to them like I didn't know what was happening. I'm like, great, I love this idea. So what are we talking as far as honorarium? What are we talking for? And they're like, yeah, no, there's none. I'm like, oh no, I think you have that wrong. Girl, they don't have it wrong. They don't have it wrong.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is, okay. I know that you're aware of doing the annals of the inbox.
Mm-hmm.
But over here on Race Chaseum's Hot Goss, we do spelunking, unking, deep inside the DMs. Now, do you want to read this one, or do you want me to read it?
I want you to read it first, and then I want to do the second one.
Okay, good, because this one's shorter and I talk slow, so this is probably good. This is from R. Hello, Alinda, Delta, and must be jelly because jam don't shake, in all caps. The Bianca Del Rio effect. I am wondering about the best brunch places in Palm Springs for my straight best friend's bachelorette in May 2023. Attached is not a dick pic because I'm in a monogamous relationship. However, attached is a short film about my ass, taken with the slow-mo filter on my iPhone. Love the dolls and dip. Let's talk about the ass video first. Do you have that for us? Oh, okay. So much for monogamous. Okay. Whoosh. Oh, that was slow motion
reverberation.
Ass jiggling. Work.
That's a nice ass.
That's amazing.
It literally looks like the peach emoji.
It does. The human body is a wonderland. That's so fierce.
Where do you think the other hand is at that point? Do you think
holding the camera? No way.
Or do you think it's like holding up the front so you don't see anything like dipping down? Do you know what I mean?
Oh, maybe holding the,
the bits.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The jujubes.
Mm-hmm. I'm not normally somebody who likes to advertise for free, but I definitely like seeing my friends, and even not my friends, even just people who do drag, be successful at what they're doing. So if by any means I can draw attention to what they're doing, even if I'm not part of that or was part of that and no longer am, I still want to see them succeed. So
this is a straight bachelorette party.
Mm-hmm. You have a lot of options in Palm Springs to go to brunch. You can go to Chill Bar, that has brunches that are produced partly, I believe, produced by Angina. You can go to Club 111 in Cathedral City, which is adjacent. And when you say Cat City, Cathedral City, some people go, "Oh, it's another city." It's really Palm Springs. It's all kind of the same. They have brunches at a place called 111, hosted by Vanity Halston. Morgan McMichaels has brunches as well. I believe there is Flip Phone Events has recently launched brunches in Palm Springs that are thematic brunches. I don't know the exact location of those, but very wildly popular brunches all across the United States, Flip Phone Events. And so that's something you really want to check into, especially if you like thematic performances. I have worked at Chill Bar brunches. I have worked at 111 brunches. I don't currently work at those brunches, but I will say that there's a lot of fun and a lot of flavor at all of those locations. They're completely different.
I love that.
Yeah, I say go check out the brunches. You're going to have a wonderful, wonderful time. A couple of rules, though, if you do go. You're probably going to hear music that you love, and you're going to be like, oh my God, I love Demi Lovato. This is my song. I want to get up and dance. I want to party. And if you do, don't. Stay seated. Keep your hands inside the ride at all times. Don't touch. Don't pull on wigs. If you take a picture, use a fucking flash. I don't care how much light you think is in there. Turn the flash on. Don't think it's going to do it for you. Turn it on physically yourself. Drag queens don't put all this makeup on for you not to see it.
There you go.
Yeah.
They asked the right question at the right time because I knew you'd know about some drag brunches.
Where do you perform brunch? Are you still doing Denny's, or you're not doing that one anymore?
Yukon Mining. Yeah, they do a great brunch.
What would you like to eat at brunch if you were at brunch right now?
The first seating is at 3 a.m.
I love
second
it.
seating at 4 a.m.
At 3 a.m., it's a grilled cheese sandwich and tomato soup after the club. For sure.
What do I like at brunch? I usually can't eat anything at brunch, so I get potatoes. And just Tabasco and like ketchup.
Oh, because you're
can't eat eggs.
You
don't eat bread.
Oh, that's right. You have those.
I don't eat
diseases.
meat.
You have made up diseases.
I do.
Can you drink your calories?
Yes, I certainly can. Bottomless. Do you want to read the next message from Jack?
Hey, Alaska, Jack. Delta, and Big Daddy Dip. I've got a question about Drag Race lip syncs. We all know the queens get the lip sync songs in advance on a 2011 iPod Shuffle, and we all know the lip syncs shown in the final cut or edited versions of the songs. But I'm wondering, do queens actually lip sync to the full song, or does production sometimes load a lip sync cut onto the iPods? For instance, in light of the latest episode, I'm wondering if Selena and Lux had to be up there lip syncing to the full 8-minute version of Celine Dion's It's All Coming Back to Me Now, or do the queens do a 3-minute karaoke cut? In exchange for an answer, please enjoy a few obligatory prick picks. Thanks, Jack.
Prick picks. Prick picks. What do you think of that rug in the dick picture?
That rug reminds me of more of a Homewood Suites lobby, or
that's where I've seen it.
Fairfield Inn, Monostat. You know the Monostat. Yeah. We always talk about whenever I'm out of town. I'm like, it's usually at a place like that has maybe breakout rooms and a ballroom, and it always is called the Sedona Ballroom. It's always called that, or the restaurant is always called Twilight's, or it's called the Canyon Room. You know what I mean? That's what that gives me. But I'll tell you what, there's something about this which I think I don't think I've ever seen on a penis before, and that is the line that says you have to be this tall to ride this. I've never seen that, and I like that. I like knowing that. Also, I think that maybe is probably how far down people, because it looks thick to me.
Oh, definitely, yes.
And so I think maybe that's about as far as kind of like a notch on a lipstick case. Whoever was there, they're like, I was here.
That's
That's as far as you can go. Mm-hmm. What do you think of it?
No, totally. Definitely down with the thickness. No, it's a great shape. It has a great pitch and projection. When they talk about plastic surgery, when they talk about breast implants, they always talk about the projection of the of the implant. No, it looks great. And the the non-Superman-scaped pubic area is very on trend right now.
I think it looks pretty. It looks really
yes, natural.
The color is pretty. It looks shiny. So to me, that says like that it's probably been, it's fresh, it's clean, it's
Sure.
sparkling. I can also peep. I'm not necessarily a foot person, but I can peep that this toe looks very, very manicured.
The toe looks good.
Yeah.
Good toe.
Yeah. I like
Now-
this person's body too.
I do too. As far as the iPod lip sync song question, I have input on this.
I would like to hear that.
Yes, they do cut down the songs because certain songs in the history of music are very excessively long, and we love that. And I remember on season 5, they definitely cut down songs, and they just sort of, it's not even done in a sort of artful way. It's just the version they give you in the iPod. When they wanted to end, they just sort of fade it down really fast.
Right.
Did you experience that?
I don't really remember. I will say that when we did the MacArthur's Park song, it was like the full. I mean, it wasn't like a 17-minute version, but I think it was like I think it was like a 7-minute version. It was really, really long, and but the other songs, I feel like they were just a regular versions, probably like 3.5, 4 minutes, like a radio edit.
Yeah.
So I don't really, I don't know how, I mean, it's all progressed so much since I was on Drag Race 25 years ago. It's, I'm sure, very different now. But something that does come up in my mind about the lip syncs is, whenever I'm driving places, I blast the radio. So I either blast podcasts, or whatever thumbprint radio is happening on my Pandora. And oftentimes I will think like, if there was not a burn bridge over, gross water, and there was like this opportunity where it was like, okay, Drag Race is now going to be on NBC, and it's all changed, and you're going to be on, and you're going to lip sync. What's the song you're going to kill people with? Like, and so that always happens in my mind because I'm like, oh, I could murder everybody with this song. Bring them all, kill them.
Totally.
I know this song better than anybody. And it happens all the time just because it is, for me, watching Drag Race, because I'll always be a fan of Drag Race, is the Rue runway is like gold for me.
Yes.
And everyone's waiting for the episode for the fucking lip sync.
Totally.
Right? So sometimes you'll watch a lip sync and you're like, what? No. I need just like a hair more, or, I don't know. There's just certain songs. It fascinates some of like the younger people I work with when like I will like bust out knowing like rap rhymes, and I think they're like, why would you know that? And I'm like, baby, why would I not know that? Like, I only play an old white woman on television. Like, that's the only place I am that.
Do you agree that queens in Southern California are really good at lip syncing because they drive cars? And
That
so
could be.
it is the literal best place to practice lip syncing, to practice singing. It's because your mind is occupied by something else.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
I think there's validity to this. That driving is the best fucking place to learn a
I
song.
definitely think that's true, but I hadn't thought about it that way, but I could see that. Huh.
We have we don't get one last question.
You can do it. Do it.
Okay. From Liam. Dearest Lasky, Willam, Daddy Dip, and honored guest Dretla. I was scrolling through Twitter porn this morning, as one does. I was surprised to find an account I could instantly identify as belonging to my younger cousin, 18, with links to an OnlyFans, etc. I also found out through his bio that he is HIV positive, undetectable, which I did not know, although I'm glad he is so confident and comfortable with himself, especially to disclose his status so publicly and proudly. I can't help but feel concerned in the same beat. He's 18, so it's all legal, but he's still young, and I worry about him. On top of this, his family has been through some tough times in recent years, and I know he has suffered with mental illness issues in the past. We are also the only 2 gay men in our family, but we've never been close enough to kiki or truly vibe. I intend to be completely discreet. However, my question is this: should I reach out to him directly to check in and make sure everything is cash money? My instinct is to just keep it to myself completely, as I don't want to embarrass him or make him feel self-conscious. But I also want to show solidarity and friendship, though I'm unsure if that's something he needs or even wants. What would you ladies do? Thank you for top-notch content during all this madness. No dick pics, unfortunately, as my phone camera is broken. Keep on dazzling my girls. Love and butterfly kisses, ex Liam from the UK. What do you think, Dretla?
Well, I mean, I think, like on Catfish, they always say, like, when someone's like, oh, my phone's not working, my face, you're catfishing.
That's a
for
lie.
sure. Yeah, it's a lie. But it's okay.
You have pictures.
You have
yourself.
pictures. You do.
It's okay. You
kind
don't
of,
have to share them.
yeah, it's not obligatory, but I do feel like, I feel like my gut says, like, let it go. Like, I mean, I don't think it's really, I understand the concern, but at the same time, I mean, if this person's of legal age, and they are obviously explaining in their bio or wherever it is that you've discovered this on OnlyFans, they're being apparently being honest and straightforward with their partners and with the people that consume their content, which is, I think, extra important for people who are just consuming their content from afar. I don't know if this sounds like I don't want it to sound condescending or preachy, but I mean, like, maybe that's what I do best is, if you can see it, you can be it, I guess, is a thing. And so if somebody realizes, like, hey, you're having a healthy, safe sexual life, and this is who you are, and this is what your status is, maybe other people can look at that and go, I can be honest too. And I can also be a healthy sexual being. And maybe just appreciate your cousin for that and realize that maybe you might be putting the stigma that they need help or that they need some sort of support.
Absolutely.
Maybe they don't need any of that.
Absolutely you are. I mean, it's not, you don't want to reach out because you're concerned. I think you want to be up in their business. I think it's okay to be like, the next time you physically see your cousin, be like, well, I may have accidentally scrolled upon, have a conversation in person.
I love that.
But do not, girl, she's fine. Listen, she's making probably sickening money from doing the OnlyFans. And we're living in an age now where you're going to always know someone in your family or on TV or in politics who has an OnlyFans, who you've seen their asshole. This is the normal right now in our generation. Everyone is doing it. So this is commonplace. This isn't like that big of a deal. And it's legal. They're making money. They're being honest about who they are. They're fighting stigma by being honest and open about who they are. So, girl, yeah. Keep it to yourself.
If we released to people like 2 photos of us and we just said like OnlyFans collaboration, but we didn't say what was going to be in the OnlyFans.
We just like make brownies.
What do you think people would think they were going to get?
Girl, well, they would have to click and find out.
You don't think they would be like, oh my gosh, I bet you they're going to be in drag, having sex, or they're going to
out
be
of drag, making muffins. So we're gonna, Delta, could you preset the oven? I think 375.
My loving oven's always hot. Stupid.
I think we should do an OnlyFans collab.
I have a lot of ideas for that. I have I told my friend Esteban, who is a chef, that we should have, he makes like specifically like Chicano recipes. And I told him we should have only
on your show.
Yeah, only flans.
Yeah. Only
and we just make different flan recipes.
Only flans.
Kind of obvious, but only fats. where
Oh.
it's just portly men. Maybe that exists already. I don't know.
I'd be subscribing.
Yeah, because there's so many ranges. You know what I mean? There's so many ranges of portliness.
Portly. I love portly.
That's the cut. I told people before, that's the cut of suit that I wear best. I discovered what that was. And portly means that your weight is carried in your midsection, but your frame is essentially medium.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
So it tapers the shoulder in and gives you more room in the midsection. That's a portly cut.
Okay.
Isn't that nice to know? Not
No, I
everybody's a
love
portly
that.
cut.
Not everybody.
Are you a portly cut? I don't think you are. I see you as a slim, athletic cut.
big and tall?
Mm-hmm. And I think, yeah.
Because it's hard for me to find clothes because I am 100 feet tall.
How tall are you?
6'1", just like my mother.
Mm.
So if
6'1".
it's hard for me, it's harder for her.
It is.
We want to let you know that if you're going to be in LA and you still want tickets to our Hot Goss live show happening Monday, March 20th at the Virgil in Silver Lake, it's sold out. So about a week or so before the show, we will make a few more tickets available. So stay on the lookout for that. And we want to thank you so much for listening to Hot Goss.
Thank you.
This is fun. Thank you for having me, by the by.
Gosh, thank you so much. This was amazing. Give it up for Delta Work.
Give it up for giving it up.
Honey, she makes it look good, honey.
Do you ever
Hey,
hear
the
people say
girls!
that?
Book the girls! The dolls are here!
People say that at drag shows all the time. They're like, give it up for so-and-so. Give it up for this audience member. Give it up for this. Give it up for giving it up. Give it up.
Give it up.
Give it
Give it
up.
up
Give it
to-
up. Give it up for yourselves. Give it up.
What is the it?
I don't
Give it.
know.
Honey,
Booty,
give it.
Booty hole?
Honey, give
Gucci
it.
cat?
A Boochie cat. It's giving up.
Boochie
your
cat. We want to also thank our very special tip spot this week, Athena Sinclair. And
Rad.
remember, take a moment out there to rate and review the show on your podcast apps. And we're going to keep saying it because the AI machines are listening and we have to. So a shout out to all of our Mom Plus subscribers who are listening out there to this episode ad-free behind the paywall. A special hello to Kim H. and Sam S. We know you're listening. They're plus listeners, Delta.
Plush listeners.
Plush.
These are plush listeners. Thank you so much for listening and being plush. Are they plus size listeners?
It could be
Portly.
Portly listeners.
Husky? What about husky? What is
Husky. I used to wear a husky when I was a little boy.
Okay.
No, actually, I didn't wear. I only wore that when I was like a teenager. We should get into that.
Give it up.
Give it
up.
Give it up for huskies and portlies.
Give it up for the Instagram of @DeltaWork, @TheOnlyAlaska5000, @RaceChaserPod, @Mom Podcast. And we want you to stay safe out there, everyone. And we'll be back next week with another steaming, piping, scalding serving of Hot Goss. M.
Oh.
Mom!
To listen to Race Chaser ad-free, sign up for Mom Plus at mompodcast.plus.
Race Chaser is produced by Forever Dog and Moguls of Media, a.k.a.
Mom!
Hosted by Alaska and Willam.
and produced by Big Dipper.
Editing and sound design by Will Pitts.
Executive produced by Willam Belli, Alaska Thunderfuck, Big Dipper, and Joe Cilio, Brett Boehm, and Alex Ramsey.
Our theme song is by Alaska Thunderfuck 5000.